What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're playing a game called Not for Broadcast. Now, I don't know if you guys know what this game is, because I don't. So we're going to jump right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what game you guys would like to see next. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, Future Manny here. I just wanted to come in here and say, you guys are just missing the entire tutorial, pretty much. There's nothing really special here. I just completely forgot to press record. But when the video starts is when the actual game pretty much starts. So, enjoy the video. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching this over just now. I talk a lot. Like, holy shit, I don't stop talking. I mean, like, damn. Like, holy shit. I just keep talking. What is that? Chris's eyes seem to be resting uncomfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. Whoa, motherfucker, no! No, motherfucker, why do you need my... No, that's illegal. They've taken mine in half the bloodies countries, but people always say you, and I look so familiar, or look so similar. So, Chris is pacing now. I need to leave work before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. I just need... Yeah, fuck you. I don't know what you're wrapped in, dude. No. No. Mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. Treated you like children. You are my own, like family. What does that mean? Nothing to you? Alright, get the passport and family's family. Dude, I'm not about to break the law and give you my passport so you can go run away with money. No. No. You got me fucked up. No. Fine, I'll solve this myself. So much for your family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the knife for less suitcase. Disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again, peeling your face. Now seems to bore into you. What? Can I get into the game now? God damn. The Fallout? What the? Whoa, hold on, whoa, what does that mean? Hey, man.
Alright, mate, it's Dave. Oh, Christ, it's noisy in here.
He's getting
Jesus.
partied on.
Let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, oh, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh, so I can get back to my guests.
Okay.
First of all, let's get the power on.
Power on.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts.
Load up the adverts.
I want to have a bit of a think about
Should
it.
play
All
this.
decisions have consequences.
Should we
don't they?
play this? Is this toy safe? Fuck it. Why not? Alan James, Crazy Nell. There we go.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again.
What is that?
And the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start.
What?
It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer,
Okay.
you can see they now have A and B on them.
Right.
And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here.
Okay.
It's really simple.
Yeah.
This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision.
What?
Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine.
What do you
And
mean?
You can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll
You'll be
fired
fired.
before you even get to make another choice.
What?
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them. And that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Later, dude. Have fun.
Friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this
I'm
Janet
ready.
who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer
10
advice.
Don't
seconds.
blame me when it explodes. Going in
10
4,
seconds.
3,
2 and
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight.
Shit.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist
Okay,
and radical
there we
free
go.
thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of turmoil,
I want to create the most diabolical problems.
I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the
There we go.
old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest
There we
female
go.
CEO
There we
in
go.
history. Sophia
we go.
Remington has always impressed. She was top of her
Well,
class
good.
at university and graduated.
Make it
with
look
the
okay
highest
for
honors,
let's make it subtle.
immediately being
Subtle.
asked back to
Let's keep it
let
subtle.
you- The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been
What are you
raised about the
talking
product's
about?
safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable.
Make it
But
a
thanks to
problem.
new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully
Make it a
reach
problem.
the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush,
Holy
one of the
shit!
capital's
Look at
hottest
him!
clubs.
Look at him!
The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme.
Yeah.
And
Look
judging
at
from
him.
the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I
bit too
certainly
much.
wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And Griever's bodily charm. With Advance
Yup.
promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going
Boo, boo, boo.
around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from
YouTube, it's not real.
with more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach?
Holy
All that,
crap.
a mega move for the group of
Okay,
young actors who are
that's
already
cool.
experiencing the
I like
positive
that.
side of the new
Oh, shit.
Assets and Wealth Act.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
They'll be talking
7,
and
6,
performing
5,
later. That's
4,
all coming up on
3.
tonight's National Nightly News.
What the fuck's happening? Okay, we're good. Oh shit. We're good. We're good. We're good. I gotta work on the frequency here. Yeah. No, I'm there. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm with you. I'm with you. There we go. There we go.
Speaking of the
And
government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their
we
heels
go.
on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't.
Katie!
I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd,
What the
ignorant,
fuck?
sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Use the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word.
Whoa.
Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons.
High-tech
that can level
weapons?
Entire cities.
What the
We're
fuck?
talking-
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What
Bollocks!
this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a
Fucked it
little
up.
circus act to keep
That's
us from
okay,
seeing the
I'm
tyrant
locked in,
behind
I'm
the
locked in.
curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it
This guy's
grooming.
miserable.
Grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first
This is so much
step.
fun.
Advance now have a historic budget.
What are they talking about,
And
though?
as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
In my book!
science and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure,
Right.
that could be catastrophic.
The
No idea what they're
catastrophe is
talking
that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Well, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious.
Oh my
Let's
God.
walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
Keep it on him.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I don't think so,
Adverts!
Jeremy.
Adverts!
Being paid by them, then.
Ads!
Fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit.
That
won't
was
we?
so close.
I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Holy
I
crap.
don't know what she meant by that.
I almost lost it. I forgot about the ads. I totally forgot about the ads.
Great Christ, I'm absolutely fucking flying, I tell you.
Yeah.
I ain't actually fucking, I don't care, I hate the fucking
Yeah.
music. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later.
That was lit. That was lit. I know you like that. I know you like that.
10 seconds, everybody.
10 seconds, everybody. 6,
If that's
5,
still- I'll just-
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our
Here we go.
country.
Here we go.
Advance have already tasked
Shit.
what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives.
Here we go. Here we go.
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line.
Raise it up the camera.
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with the
Who was you?
There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on.
Holy shit, this is
The
so
problem
hard.
isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
You're a fez.
The
Oh.
affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello,
There we
Mrs.
go.
Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public.
She's
Sorry
leaving
to
him?
interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective
There we go.
on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows.
So
and
they're worried
generally
about
enjoying your neighbours
moving at
without the
night
risk of being
because-
terrorised by some thug with a knife.
I had the picture
So
up
you
at
feel
the
the streets
thug.
simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country.
Yep.
Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
What?
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying,
What the
Jesus
fuck?
didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely,
What
Jeremy.
the
Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive!
Shit.
Back you go. Back in your gimp space. Off
And
you go.
who's responsible for the change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment. Oh, hold on just a moment.
What the fuck?
You won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy
What
said
the-
get
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get
I'm just
back
gonna
in your
keep it.
clothes. Naughty, you beast, Clive. You
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. But we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there. We're locking down the police's position on the ground.
This is too funny.
And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. It's time to get to the heart of the matter.
I'm fine for Sunday.
Oh, marvellous. Now I booked you
3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swamp. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy returns,
Shit.
Tony.
Call me Titwank, Tony. Everybody else does. Call me Titwank.
No, I'm not going to be doing
Everybody
that.
else does.
Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony? Can you tell us what
Titwank,
it's like
Tony.
in prison, Tony?
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine.
Are they yelling
And
at me?
obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony. I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Surprise party. Good bunch of lads. Surprise
Okay,
party.
well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible.
This is so rough.
First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank, Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, Big Chris, and Vampire Chris. Little Chris,
What the fuck?
Vampire Chris.
Who was that?
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. One sec, love. He's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system.
Oh
Jez.
my
Just
god.
got to sit up for it, you know. It's inherently.
Yeah, he's not rehabilitating.
So,
What the fuck,
do
is that a
you feel
clown?
tempted to- I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
What the?
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
This is too funny.
It
This
seems
is
like
too
he
funny.
caught you at a
What
bad
is
time.
going on? What the
It's
hell?
getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Seem to be losing
Mariachi.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally waiting for 2 seconds.
Oh.
How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well,
Oh, God.
Advance to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues. After the break, Megan will be live. The young thespians. Don't go away. The young thespians. We'll be back. Don't go away. After these messages. We'll be back. After these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Woo! That was crazy. How do I do the music?
Back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2.
Open on
Ready?
Megan. Camera
5,
2.
4, 3.
I heard you.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on
We're
tonight's
back.
Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools.
What's going on
Welcome
up there?
to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
Girls, you must be
We're overwhelmed,
thrilled.
to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey,
The cafeteria.
do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so
What are they talking
I knew
about?
the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Jeff Algebra.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre.
Thanks, Steve.
It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing.
What is Lady on about?
And they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
What the
And
fuck?
teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
Uh-oh.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her
Okay.
character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's
All
like
of us.
a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in
Yeah,
close.
thanks,
Yes,
Steve.
thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it.
Run off and get ready, y'all. Go on, get out of here. Oh, shit. Shit.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political.
I'm having
a
way too much fun with
mathematician,
this.
of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So,
Oh,
let's
shit.
have a look at a short
Got it.
section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me
Dude, I'm
feel
trying
better
so
about my
hard.
Violent father.
Excuse me. I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Now.
Double lunch for me today, but why I'm only truly happy when I'm eating.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
Gary the
What do you
Fist.
mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Hey. Hey. What?
Take a look at me.
What?
Take a little look at my face.
Yo, you're kidding me.
I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
Oh yeah.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
I suck at this.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap.
No.
Who said middle class girls can't rap?
What?
I ain't afraid of your crew laps. I'm
Yeah.
a loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But
What?
that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
Okay. What?
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great.
Okay.
My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
What?
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
What?
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Say what?
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Okay.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Uh.
It's so damn hard on a council estate.
What?
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
Okay.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh.
Woohoo!
Well,
Friendship.
thankfully, that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country.
Right.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Thank you.
And we're out.
Good night.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
We did it. All right. No, that was fun. I did terrible. I did absolutely terrible. On the last sequence, I did good. The rest, I did absolutely freaking terrible. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what game you guys would like to see next. And without further ado, Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what game you guys would like to see next. And, as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.